Hello Udemy, I am Shahzad Ahmed from Shekzi.com and welcome in lecture number 23rd. So in this lecture we are going to continue our grid system so you can easily understand what's going on, and in this series in this lecture we are covering the offset. What is the offset? Nesting. How can you nested your columns, for suppose, and I am saying the column order. We are going to learn each and everything from the grid systems. Okay, so now you have learned how can you create the grid system. First of all, inside your grid system we are going to cover your offset. So first of all, what is the offset and how can you add the offset class? Make sure move columns to the right. This is the offset. For suppose I'm saying this is container and I'm saying I need to create a div. Make sure a single div, and I'm saying this is a row, and I'm saying this is a column MD6. Make sure we have a 6 column. Make sure I'm going to add this. Okay, I'm saying this is a 4 column. We have defined 4 column inside a single row. Make sure I'm saying please 4 column. Whenever you want to move your for suppose you want to start your column, don't worry, just a second, let me explain what's going on. So you have a 12 column. First of all, you have a 12 column. First, suppose you want to start your column from here. Okay, you want to left the space of 4 column from the left side. So what you need, for suppose I'm saying now you have 2 columns. First, suppose you want to start these 2 columns from here. Okay, now I'm saying that call, make sure MD offset. Now I'm saying please start from here. So you are saying that please empty, or you are saying please now you are defining that you have completed the 12 column because this is the 4 column, and you are saying that please start my 4 column and from here. So you can see if you are going to add another 4 column, it can pull down your 3rd column. So 1 2 3. That means you can always create your columns. For suppose I'm saying please offset 2. That means you have 4 column. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. You have still remaining 2 columns. So you can see you have still remaining 2 column here, and you are offsetting, or you are saying please start your column here and please left the 2 columns. So now I'm saying call MD2, and I'm going to add my border. So now you can see you have your 2 column here, you have your 4 column here, and you have your 12 column plus you are offsetting 2. So your 12 column offsetting 2 whenever you want to add the 2nd column here. So now that means you have 4 plus 2 6, 4 10 12 and 14. That means this column is the extra in this row. So you can see your row pull down this column as well. So in this way you can offset, you can define your offset. For suppose I'm saying offset is 1. So that means we have still remaining the 1 column here. So since we have remaining 1 column, you can increase this column here. So 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 4, you can see you have 9, then 9 plus 3 is 12. You have completed the 12 columns here, or you can say this is the third column. So now 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 8. So now you have remaining 4 column. You can specify 2 column here and 2 column here. So now you have completed the 12 columns, because this is a 2 plus 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 3 is 12. So whenever you want to add another column here, it can pull down your column. So it's totally dependent upon your requirement, which offset you are using. Make sure this is MD. I'm saying offset MD. Whenever you want to access this page from the medium devices, so these columns are implemented on your medium devices. For suppose you are now opening this file using your extra small devices, you can see it's automatically converting these columns from 4 3 2 to 12 columns. So you can see this is a 12 column, and you can see you don't have any scroll bar because you have created the responsive layout for now. Okay, so go to your okay, just so you can set your offset like this. For suppose how can you nested your columns? I'm saying for suppose I have a single column 12, call SM, not SM, I'm saying 12. Okay, MD. I have a MD column 12. First of all, you can see we have a 12 column. In this column you can define another columns. How can you define? I'm saying in this column create a row, and now I'm saying call MD4. Now I have to define, or I have to complete the 12 column, because this row consists of 12 column. Okay, I'm saying in this column I have another row, and I'm saying in this row I have a 4 4 4. That means 12 columns. Make sure we don't have a content, so that's why I'm going to add this here. Okay, so now you can see you have a 12 column, and you have your, for suppose add some BR so you can easily understand what's going on. So okay, so now you can see you have a 12 column. Inside the 12 column you have a row, and inside the row you have 4 column. For suppose you are going to define the column here. For suppose row, I'm saying in this 4th column I have a row, and I'm saying this row consists of MD column but 6. So you have in this row you have for suppose go to your page, refresh the page, and now you can just add the BR so you can easily understand what's going on. So now you can see inside your 4 column you have a row, and in this row you have a 4 column, 6 column. So that means you still have a space to increase this, to complete this row, because you have to complete the 12. Okay, now create refresh your page. So now you have inside your 4 column you have a row, inside your row you have 6 column 12, and it's totally dependent. So in this way you can create the nesting, or you can create your column inside another column. So you can in nesting like this, or okay, you now I think you have understand what's going on. Okay, remove all of these. First of all, you have a container. For suppose you have a row. Okay, so now I'm saying I'm going to create column MD for suppose 6, not 6, I'm saying 8, and now I'm saying I'm going to copy this and I'm saying this is 4 column. Nothing is happened because you have to add the, we don't have a content, so that's why it's empty. So we have a 8 and 4 column. For suppose you want to change the order of these columns, so how can you change? For suppose you want to change this column from 8 to 4, you want to change this column from 4 to 8. So how can you do that? You just need to add a class, for suppose call md, and I'm saying push 4, push 4. Okay, now I'm saying call md pull 8. So now go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see you have successfully changed the order of your columns. So you can use the push, you can use the pull. These are two classes, so you can easily change without changing the columns. So in this way you can change the order of your columns. So I think you have learned how can you manage your content using grid system, and you also learn how can you create your grid system. You also learn the mobile, desktop, and your extra small devices. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to cover our typography, code, tables, and so on from the CSS section. So when you complete and all things from the CSS sections, we move onward from CSS sections to JavaScript. For suppose open your Bootstrap 3, make sure we are working on Bootstrap 3, because before starting Bootstrap 4 you have to familiar with Bootstrap 3. So CSS sections, we have covered our grid systems, we have some other topics here. Now when we complete these sections we can move JavaScript, we can move from CSS to JavaScript. So we have in the JavaScript section we have many things to learn. So when you learned how can you create the JavaScript elements from the JavaScript sections, then we are going to create a template using Bootstrap 3. When you complete the Bootstrap 3 template, first template, then we can learn, or we will start our Bootstrap 4. So you can easily learn the concepts of Bootstrap 4 and the new elements which they have added inside the Bootstrap 4. So in this lecture, thank you for watching.